The feeding types are also in the category of contacting method and non-contacting method. Basically, contacting method, it means the feed is directly connected to the antenna, and in the case of non-contacting method, the feed is not connected directly to the antenna. So in this type, in the contacting method is nothing but a microstrip line as well as the coaxial probe, and in the case of non-contacting method there are again two subtypes, which is aperture coupled and proximity coupled. So the first one is the microstrip line. So the microstrip line feeding is considered to be the simplest and very easiest type of feeding, since it is directly connected to the antenna, that is patch, and also it can be fabricated in the same plane, that is at plane on which this patch has been fabricated or designed. In this that same plane we can use this microstrip line feeding, and this is metallic line is nothing but a microstrip line feeding. This will be the patch and this will be the microstrip line feeding, and at the end of this feeding we will be giving the excitation with the help of waveguide port. So I will be showing you this in the 7th module, where I will be designing this antenna, and this figure which I have included here, it is made by me only. And also in the promo video I have included this figure, in which I have also shown the a fabricated, that is a prototype of this antenna design, having array configuration with the connector as well. So as I have said that microstrip line is easiest type of feeding and easiest in fabrication as well, and also it can be considered as an extension of patch, because since it is connected to the patch itself, so it is nothing but an extension of a patch only we can consider. And also it is connected to the and since it's easiest type of feeding, because of which the production is also very easy, and it is designed in a same plane that as that of my patch. So the next is the coaxial profeed. If you can see in this figure, if you are able to see, this is the line which is going on. It is nothing but a coaxial feed at which is given as some certain point of antenna. And if you remember that in the video lecture of slot antenna, I have shown you a slot antenna, which is a inverted U slot antenna, and also I have made that antenna, and even it is published in one of the journal. So that at that time I have designed that antenna with the help of coaxial profit. If you can see there, in this coaxial profit, it will have a inner conductor, and then it will have a outer dielectric, and then again this if you can see, it is nothing it is having a large diameter in comparative to the center pin. So it is again a outer conductor which is connected to directly to a SMA connector at the time of testing. So it is also used mainly in the patch antennas, and because of its features such as provides good matching is nothing but impedance matching. Here it means impedance matching, so that 50-50 ohm matching should be done, so that we can get a better results. And it is also the feeding which we are using, it also sometimes radiates. So basically whatever the radiation is given by the antenna, and this radiation emitting by feeding gets coupled. Basically in the layman terms I will say it will combine. So that's because of that also the most of the time performance get degraded. So it is advisable to use such feedings which do not radiate. And further, there is one negative characteristic of this coaxial feed is that it provides narrow bandwidth. And the second point which is showing here, low feed radiation, it is a good point which says that it is providing radiation very negligible. That's what I have explained earlier, that feeding also radiates, which will get coupled with the antenna radiation, and hence the performance will degrade. So that should be avoided.